Alright, trade recap. This is now the fourth time I'm recording this recap because I can't figure out how to work OBS. Anyways, I'm just going to sum it up real quick and easy for everybody to understand. Go into the day, check charts at 7:40, right? We got to plug in my computer. Check charts at 7:40. We get a sweep of liquidity. The daily closed yesterday higher than the daily before that. So I can assume, all right, we're probably targeting these daily highs. We go to the hour to get our structure for the trade to see what's going on. We check the charts right around here at this 7 a.m. I can see that we get a continuation model and we might tap back into this order block, right? So what can I expect for New York session? We're going to create our down wick for this hourly candle, obviously, probably closer to this order block how we did at that 7 a.m. London session, right? We're actually going back down now. We might even go lower to those lows. That would be awesome. But anyways, yeah, we get this retracement. We come back into this order block, fill out orders, close above it, and show rejection. So I'm like, okay, great. We can almost enter a trade. We go to the 15-minute to see what is happening. What are our price points? What are we targeting? What areas of liquidity are being shown to us? We see this fair value gap. We go below equilibrium, but we come back up and get a continuation model, golden, right? And then we see another fair value gap was created off of this up movement. And this right here at 9 a.m. is when I'm ready to enter, right? I see that we move up, and I'm thinking, okay, what do we do? How does price react within this gap, right? Are we going to come back down and fill it out? Then I won't enter. But since we come in and we respect it, right, we fill out these orders on the 5-minute and we get a good sweep of liquidity. If we can get a closure above, that's all day. That's longs all day, right? I ended up entering a little bit earlier than that. I would have rather wait for that 15-minute candle closure and entered right around here. That would have been a lot more risk free, but it is what it is. Can't change the past. I entered off of this engulfing candle on the 5-minute, assuming that it would react on the 15-minute and give us the closure that we wanted, which it did, because I'm a G like that. And if we go to the 1-minute, this is where we get our actual entry, right? So we get that sweep of liquidity. We come down here, fill orders, come down here, fill orders again, right? And then I can see that we make this move up, we come back down. We're creating a swing point here, right? This is where we're going to set our stop loss. I'm like, okay, great. We come back up, get our continuation model because we break through this level and close above it. So this right here is on lower time frames. It's a lot easier to find continuation setups than it is for the higher time frames. Usually, if I go just based off of a 1-minute continuation setup, it most likely won't play out. You want top-down analysis, meaning you want higher time frames to align with the lower time frames. In this situation, right, if we're taking it for situational analysis, I saw that we got our sweep of liquidity and we're showing bullish signs and we get a 1-minute continuation setup. We can infer that the 5-minute and the 15-minute are going to coincide with that 1-minute move since we do get this sweep and rejection within the 15-minute gap. So we can enter longs here. Again, if you would have waited for the higher time frame analysis, more power to you. A lot more discipline than I showed today. But we do enter here, and I end up exiting a lot earlier than I wanted to. I believe it was somewhere around here I exited because I wanted more higher time frame confirmation, and I was driving doing a bunch of other things. I had to go to DMV today, so I was trading at the DMV, and it just, it was a headache. So I was like, okay, I'm up 500. I'm just going to exit. I'll check again later. I ended up checking again later and entered right here. You can see I marked out another continuation setup off the 1-minute. Again, this is a mistake, right? If you see a 1-minute continuation setup, that does not mean it's going to work, right? You want it to align with the 5-minute, the 3-minute, the 15-minute. You can see I tried entering up here on these 5-minute wicks thinking that the 1-minute showed power when we came back down and the 5-minute closed down here, right? That's how I get stopped out, is by, acting that way and only going based off the 1 minute. If you don't have top down analysis and it doesn't align on multiple time frames, your trade and the probability of it working just plummets. Okay? So that is what happened today, right? What can I expect Asia session to do? I don't want to go into it with too much of a bias, but we are getting like a really good dump right now back into this hourly order block. Depending on how the 4 hour closes, I'd say we could try and take shorts again. Maybe we get a change of market structure shift here. If we can close on this level or lower, then we can target these lows here, here, and down here, back up into this 4 hour gap, which it looks like price has done that before. So, and that's below the new week opening gap. Okay, so that's what happened today. What can I say moving forward? Let my trades play out. That's something I've been dealing with all week, is I will enter on a trade and I'll exit early when I'm not even in drawdown. I'll be in profit and I'll exit early just because my confidence in the trade will go down based off of not getting the higher time frame confirmation I want, and entering like within, or entering without confirmation closures on the higher time frame. So what I've been doing is trying to only place trades on the 3 minute to the 5 minute. But when you get days like this where you get a really good 5 minute sweep of liquidity, you can catch a trade early and ride that shit all the way to the top. I mean, dude, this is like a $2,000 trade on with 2 contracts, which is fire. But moving forward, definitely be more disciplined, within my trading, or within the trade, and just let it play out. Like, I'm going to just start turning off my phone at this point after I enter, and then just doing my situational or market analysis after. But yeah, that is it for today. I will see another trade recap later if Asia Sessions shows any promise. But yeah.